Hey there Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. I hope all is well with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. It is very, very lovely to have you here. So I've got these lovely Doreen Virtue Goddess Guidance cards. I'm going to find you two. I'll pick two for you and I'm going to put them to the side. What do you need to know today? Let's pop those there. And I'm going to find you 5 cards to get the general energy, general theme of what's going on in your world this week. Right, we've got the 2 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, the World, the 4 of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so 2 of Pentacles, it's all about juggling and struggling maybe, juggling, trying to find balance, trying desperately to find balance. It may well be that you're struggling in a financial sense, could be in a pentacle. It may be that you're struggling health-wise or with some time. But there's something that you are juggling this week, and it's quite difficult, and it's you're trying really hard to keep the balance and the flow going. 9 of Wands, it's all about you having a tough time. It's all about things happening in the past, things that have happened in the past that have maybe affected you, and you're feeling a little bit battle worn and bruised, and but you're keeping going, you're keeping moving forwards. There's a spirit of onwards and upwards with you, I think, this week. We've got the World, so I feel like you're starting a new cycle. There's something shifting in your world and you're starting a brand new cycle. Something that's going to take you into a whole new kind of energy, moving forwards. We've got the 4 of Cups there, and that's you maybe not quite feeling it this week, maybe feeling like you're not feeling that motivated, and just maybe like you need a little bit of a time out, maybe a little bit of a break. We've got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, she's beginning to see things clearly. She's beginning to see things as they actually are, and it's making her feel, it's quite a transformative energy, actually. Yeah, right, so a new cycle beginning this week. Interesting. Let's see what's been going on in the past, because as we know, whatever's going on at the moment, it's not isolated. It's got a past to it. It's got a root to it. So we'll see what's been going on in the past that's sort of brought you to where you are, and is maybe influencing and affecting what's happening at the moment and into the future energy. Okay, so we've got the Page of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel, Page of Swords, Wands, and Death and Rebirth. So definitely a new start for you, Libra, and the things are shifting. So in the past, we've had this Page of Swords, new ideas, new inspirations moving forwards. And that's these new ideas, these new inspirations, these new ways of that you're thinking about things, they're really moving things forward. We've got the Wheel of Fortune starting to turn. So I think, the energy's starting shifting. Things are starting to get better for you. If things have felt quite difficult, which I think they have, judging by that 9 of Wands, I think things are certainly starting to feel a whole lot better. And it's coming because of these new inspirations, these new ideas that you've got to take yourself forwards. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is about teamwork. It's about working together to get things done. So maybe there's been a situation that you've needed to bring other people in in order to help you move forward. It's all about delegating, isn't it? Sometimes we don't have all the skills we need to do certain things, and you need to get other people in to help you out with stuff. But whatever it is, it's freeing you up, it's helping you move forwards, and it's helping you to move forwards with less stress. So whatever this help was, whether that's filling in some paperwork, whether that is just helping you with children, helping you with home, your house, maybe some help getting the house ready so that you can sell it. Whatever, there's something that you've had to rely on other people to help you, delegating stuff so that you can move forwards. Then we've got this new opportunity. New opportunities come your way that's given you, that's brought something to an end and is giving you a new beginning. So, you know, with the death of something comes a rebirth. So, Ace of Pentacles about a new opportunity, something, a little seedling of something. So it's got little roots, little shoots there, something that you need to put your time and energy into in order for it to grow. And this is giving you a brand new start. So whether it is something that you've been wanting for yourself, whether this just come from nowhere, who knows? But you're starting certainly a new cycle within your life, Libra, at the moment. Right, what's going on in your current energy? Where are you this week? How are you feeling? What's going on? Okay, we've got the Sun. It's a good start. King of Wands, Two of Cups, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords. Okay, so we've got the Sun there. We've got the Sun, beautiful, shiny, positive, lovely, lovely card. Got that clarified by the Eight of Swords. It's the card of overthinking things and tying yourself up in knots. So that says to me that things are good, things are all right, the sun's shining, things are feeling quite chill, quite calm, quite warm, quite lovely, but you're overthinking the situation. You're self-sabotaging what could be a nice week by just really overthinking the situation. You know, the Eight of Swords, she's in a prison of her own making. She could get herself out of it at any given time. The solution to the Eight of Swords is to, I always think, is to get it outside of you. So it's bouncing around inside your head. You need to write it down or to talk to somebody about it. Because when you can get it outside of your body, outside of your head, you can become a witness to it and you can look at it from a completely different perspective and hopefully gain new perspective on the situation. So have a chat with somebody about what's on your mind, write it down, reread it a few hours or a day later, and then just try and come to some sort of peace with it, because it's not necessary. The sun's shining, it's all good. You're just making more of it than needs to be. King of Swords, he's moving forwards. He's moving forwards despite the fact things might be scary. He's courageous. He is confident. He's taking action. He's moving towards his hopes, his dreams, his joys, his passions. But there's something holding you back, and it's your stresses. And I think it's stresses of your own making. You're tying yourself up in knots about stuff that's not necessary, and maybe you need a little bit of a time out. That's why that Four of Cups, I think it's a card of no motivation, and I think you're feeling a little bit rabbit in the headlights, because I think this new cycle starting for you, and you've got the option to move forwards, and I think you're wanting to move forwards. I think you're fearful, and I think you're quite stressed, and it's causing you anxiety, and it's just tying yourself up in knots. It's all good. This is good stuff. This is how it's meant to be. This is how things are meant to move forwards. But I think you've got somebody around you. You've got the Two of Cups there. There's somebody around you that is going to be a good support, that's going to help you have a mental breakthrough, that's going to help you see things in a clearer way. And you need to try and, who's that person? Is it your other half, your better half, your friend, your work colleague, your, therapist, your reflexologist, whoever? This person is integral with you finding, having a breakthrough in this situation, Libra. And you are going to start seeing things clearly, and it's going to be transformative, as I said earlier. I think the stuff that's happened in the past is what's holding you back now. I think as much as you're really trying to move forwards, I think there's some stuff that needs dealing with. And I think you're juggling. I think you're going through life feel like you're in this juggling pose all of the time. And I think you're afraid to let things drop, because if things drop, then you're going to have to reevaluate and look at stuff closely. And I think that's a little bit scary for you, Libra. I think that you're in for some healing this week, certainly, if you want it. Don't forget, it's tarot, it's not law. You can go with this if you want. You can listen to what I'm saying or not. It's, choice is yours. but there's some healing to be had here and some massive breakthrough energy and transformative energy if you wish to take it, your mission, if you wish to take it. Right, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, the Empress, another 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, Chariot. Right, so moving into the future, we've got the 9 of Pentacles. You're reaping the benefits of all your hard work. Things are starting to come together for you in the future. Things are starting to sort themselves out and you're starting to feel it. We've got that 2 of Pentacles again, that juggling. But in this time, she looks more in control of that flow. The flow of energy looks more even. Yes, she's juggling, but she's doing it in a more elegant kind of way, and she's got that flow going. So I think moving forwards, I think things are going to get easier on a material level for you. I think there's still going to be a little bit of juggling, but I don't think it's going to be as major and as there's not going to be as much of a focus. Like I say, he's holding them there, they're right next to each other, and they feel like they're a weight on him. Whereas she's got this nice flow going with the way that she's trying to balance them. So I think things are going to get easier for you moving forwards. I think they're going to get easier in a mental kind of way as well, with your brain, with your stresses. We've got that 6 of Swords, moving into calmer waters, moving into more peace, more serenity, calmness, things just not feeling as big. But this is going to come by making a choice, maybe an emotional choice, maybe a difficult choice, one that maybe you have been feeling quite overwhelmed about. But by making this choice, you're freeing yourself up. You know, when we make a choice, it just like is a weight off our shoulders, isn't it? And this is what I think you've got. I think there's a choice to be made about your forward movement, and hopefully with the help and support of that person in your life, you're going to free yourself up to feel a lot less stressed. So moving forwards in a kind and compassionate way to yourself and to others, in a creative way. I think you're going to be extremely creative, extremely there's just like quite sparkly, fiery energy, I think, around you moving forward, because you are starting to bring your dreams down to reality. I think you're starting to create this new world that you want for yourself, create your future. I think that is exactly what you're doing in the future. You're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, see things clearly, and beginning just being creative. Creativity comes in many forms, and I literally think that you're creating a new life for yourself, moving forwards, this new cycle. So whatever it is, this could be small for some, big for others, but it's a new cycle. So it could be work, it could be relationships, it could be home. There's something changing, something shifting, something changing, and you're just making this new thing out of nothing, really. We've got the Chariot, forward momentum. You've got this forward momentum behind you, so I think you just need to keep creating, keep moving, and keep moving towards what your instincts are telling you, what your gut instincts are telling you, what your intuition's telling you. So I think you're heading for a really exciting time, Libra. I think there's some new exciting stuff coming your way, and it's going to look like whatever you want it to look like, because you are in charge and you are in creation mode, and you are creating this future for yourself. So with these 2 cards, we've got Pele, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Only when we know what our heart's true desire is can we actually move towards it. So maybe this is something that's, is in the back of your mind. Maybe it's something that you're mulling over at the moment. What's your heart's true desire? Create a vision and move yourself forward. Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honour the cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions. So I think it's all about looking after yourself at the moment. I feel like you're very overwhelmed and quite burnt out at the moment. So maybe, like I say, some time out's required for you, even if it's just some mental time out, just taking a walk in the park, getting out into nature in some way, doing some exercise. Just listen to your body. But also, when we're talking about cycles and rhythms, you're starting a brand new cycle in your life. So honour that, embrace it, don't fight against it. We're only meant to go one way, and that's forwards. So things are working out, and you've got this exciting opportunity to create your future. Sounds amazing to me, Libra. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. You look after yourself, take care of yourself, try and have some rest. In the meantime, stay rooted, stay open, stay magical, and I will catch up again with you very, very soon.